Good morning. I'm Rodica Grecu, owner of the company Rodi and Steve Cleaning Services. It is a great honor and I'm glad that I'm in the middle of such a welcoming community. Thanks to Denise Bruce for inviting me as a guest in the beginning and for giving me a chance to become part of the Okanagan Business Excellence Organization. I was born in Romania, Europe on March 13, 1963 in a village named Hunedoara, province of Transylvania. You may have heard of Transylvania in the legend of Dracula, the vampire emperor. The thing is that it is all a myth. Dracula was created by the Americans based on Vlad Tepes the Impaler's history. Vlad Tepes was a ruler of the Romanian people who wanted to stop illegal activities at all costs and bring order to the country by staking thieves and crooks. It was said that Vlad Tepes would drink their blood after killing them. I don't really think that was true. Anyways, I graduated from the Industrial High School in summer of 1981, and I went to do some additional courses where I qualified as an astromo technician. In 1982, I got married, and I had two daughters. My first daughter, Ella, was born in August 1983, and Alice, my second daughter, was born in September 1989. In 1994, I divorced from a very difficult husband in which we had a very unhealthy marriage, and I wanted to start a new beginning. In 2001, I met my current husband, Stefan Grecu, on the internet. Stefan was already in Canada. He came with his wife and two kids, but divorced 5 years before I met him. Because of the new start in Canada was hard for both of them, his ex-wife decided to divorce him. He's a noble and very loving man. He came to Romania on July 2003 and we got married right after, and we filed the forms for immigration as a family reunion. In 2004, me and my daughters obtained the permanent resident visa for Canada, and we came directly to Kelowna where Stefan was happily waiting for us. For a woman that was 41 years old with two children and only $500 in her pocket, that's when the real adventure for a better life started. Considering that I learned English in school only and never used the language for 13 years, I was in a position to start learning English from the beginning. The start in Canada was difficult because the system here was very different from the one in Romania, but I learned to adapt and I tried to make the best out of it. Kelowna is a very beautiful town and it reminds me of my hometown, where I was born. The climate here and the town surroundings made me feel right at home. Anyhow, I opened my cleaning business in July 2004 and found work at some of the larger businesses in town, like Best Cleaning Quality and Above and Beyond. I worked in post-construction cleaning and any person's house who needed any type of cleaning. I couldn't refuse, and I was very happy that the phone was actually ringing for my services. In 2005, I became a subcontractor at Full Spectrum Janitorial, and that's when I started building my experience. I worked for about 9 years at the Capri Bowling Center. They were originally in Rutland but moved downtown. And I worked for 6 years at Rose's Pub and Hannah's Lounge and Grill. I've been working at OK Corral for 8 years and 7 years at the Western System Control, and the list goes on and on. Being in this field and doing what I love has helped me build the experience I hold now. Making my customers happy has been something that I always hoped I would achieve due to the fact that the work I have done has been the best I could give. In 2009, me and my husband became Canadian citizens and my two daughters as well. My two daughters got married as well. My older daughter has two wonderful children and she currently works as an administrative assistant at the news group in Kelowna, and her husband is in the stucco business. My younger daughter finished high school in 2008 and became a healthcare assistant in 2011. Currently, she is going to Okanagan College to upgrade for the RN program, and her husband is finishing the last 2 years to become a journeyman electrician. Soon my stepdaughter, Stefan's daughter, and her husband and daughter are going to immigrate to Canada from Romania as well. So soon we will have a big family. I'm very happy that my two daughters and their husband live a very peaceful life and happy life. In these 10 years that we've been living here, we all purchased our own homes. My young daughter Alice is 24 and she owns an apartment with her husband. My older daughter Ella and her husband own a home as well. And me and my husband purchased a home too, 5 years after coming to Canada. I never dreamed that I could come to such a wonderful country and actually live here, bring my family with me, and have a very happy and peaceful life here. And on top of it, become Canadian residents. Thank you all for your time.
Accidents happen. When they do, reach for the phone and call Roddy and Steve Cleaning Services. Our professionally trained staff has the experience and the know-how to tackle even the most stubborn problems, whether commercial or residential, even vacation rental. Protect your investments, safeguard your family and friends from germs and allergens, and keep your place looking spotless. Trustworthy, reliable, experienced, self-motivated. At Roddy and Steve Cleaning Services, we always leave our customers happy, and that's no accident.